Hi everyone, my name is Alexander Eichler and I'm responsible for the vehicle dynamics of our N brand vehicles at the Hyundai Motor Europe Technical Center in Rüsselsheim, Germany. And today I'm going to take you on a test drive with our all-new Hyundai Kona N, our very first high-performance SUV. Just as all the other N models, it has been developed on the basis of the three pillars of N. That is corner rascal, everyday sports car and racetrack capability. So let's find out together what's under the bonnet and whether this hot SUV keeps its promise. Let's go! When we developed the all-new Hyundai Kona N, our task was to implement the clear N DNA vehicle dynamics. To do this, we started with making the body stiffer. So, compared to the base car, we added additional welding spots and reinforcement parts. This gave a good basis then to implement the proper suspension setup. So we added the kinematics and of course reworked the whole spring stiffness, dampers, anti-roll bars, bushes. And that ended up in the clear NDNA that you can experience in this all-new Hyundai Kona N. With the Kona N, you also get the electronic controlled suspension, the ECS system, which can adapt the damping forces continuously according to the driving situation. The normal mode is meant for everyday driving. If you want to optimize it for racetracks like the Nürburgring or winding country roads, you can switch to the sport mode. And once you're on a very flat racetrack and you want to get the full performance, you switch to the Sport Plus mode, which definitely is the stiffest of all. Compared to the base car, the Kona N comes with a different steering system. It features a rack-mounted, power-driven steering system, which offers more precision and also higher forces that are necessary, for example, when you go through compressions on a racetrack. It comes with three different modes: a normal mode, a sport mode, and a Sport Plus mode. Kona N comes with our N-corner carving differential, which is an electronically controlled limited slip differential. It can continuously control the locking torque according to the driving situation, to always guarantee best traction and best agility. Also, the tires have been specifically optimized for the Hyundai Kona N. Together with Pirelli, we optimized the Pirelli P0 tires to match perfectly the desired handling characteristics. And they offer tremendous grip on dry and wet roads. As Kona N is an SUV, it offers traction modes as well. So you can select them on this button and select between snow mode, deep snow, mud and sand. ESC, traction control and ELSD are optimized in each of the traction modes up to a speed of 60 kph. Above, they will act as in normal conditions. The newly developed DCT offers different performance options, which you can choose in the menu. You enter the performance options, and we start with the launch control, where you can set the initial RPM for the launch control. We set it to 3000 and activate. I will now demonstrate the launch control. I put my left foot on the brake, and when I want to do the launch, I will just press the accelerator with the right foot. Then the engine will rev up to 3000, and whenever I want to go, I just lift the brake. Next are the shift lights. The shift light should indicate when you need to switch to the next gear when you're in manual mode. So here you can set the RPM for the shift light to appear. Next is auto creep. When you go off the brake, the DCT will normally creep, means the vehicle will start moving. With this feature, you can prevent it in the Sport and Sport Plus mode of the transmission mode. You can just select it, being on or off. Next is the N power shift. The N power shift will give you an extra boost while shifting. N track sense will automatically detect that you're driving on a racetrack by evaluating your driving style. And grin shift will be active for 20 seconds. After that, you have to wait another 40 seconds to reactivate it again. In order to ensure a proper handling on racetracks and especially on high speed, of course the aero had to be reworked as well. So we have the front bumper reworked, the side skirts, and of course the wing on the rear, in order to have a good balance of the lift and to ensure that the vehicle is always stable even when you push it into high-speed corners. Taking this car to the limit, you will clearly recognize the N DNA. It's always controllable, it's good to handle, you can throw the car into the curves, and it's very easy to follow a precise line.